Hi, I'm Mario, and today I'm going to be inking and coloring this guy. Hey guys, thanks again for checking out this video. Hope you enjoy. It's the second part of the two-part set of me doing this Bane sketch card. And so, as you can see, I'm inking and coloring in this video. And my process on both is pretty standard. It's line work, and then blacks, and then colors. So, but I'll get more into it. With the line work, it always depends on the drawing. Sometimes I do the little ones first. Sometimes I'll do the big lines first. I think I like to do the little lines first more often than not. But there have been times where I know that like I do the bigger lines first. I don't know why. Just is what it is, I guess. I don't think about it too much. And then after the line work is done, there's the blacks I have to fill in, so I fill those in. Then any shading, I guess, to do with the ink pen, like catch shading or whatever, or even deep black shading. I do that too. I mostly do it section by section, so like here I did the head first, and then I did the rest. But I mean, the rest is there's only really two parts, so or I guess it depends on how you look at it. But you know, sometimes I kind of jump around. Maybe there's different parts I want to get to first, so I go oh and jump around. Ooh, but I don't even know what kind of noise that was, but that's generally my process when inking. But yeah, most of the time it's section by section. And then once I'm done with that, all the inks, I get into coloring, and then I use my Copic markers to color. I've been using them for years. I love them. I've had them for years. I mean, I've had to refill, but who hasn't when they use them, right? They're great, though. They're perfect for blending. The color is great. What else? They're refillable, which is cool. When I use them, I go in with my base color, or flats, as some people call them, I think. And then I go in with the shadows. And when I'm doing the base color, I leave open a little bit of white for the highlights. I know plenty of artists use that. I know, I think, yeah, Todd Knock uses that. Might have been where I learned it from. I don't remember. Yeah, I leave a little bit of white open for the highlight, and then with my lighter color that I'm using for the highlight, I go in and scribble that in there. And then if I want to keep going lighter and lighter, I keep leaving open that white point for that color. But, you know, it depends. This one, I think I only use the base, the highlight, and the shading. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I did. So, with that, after that, so they're not like flat or stacked looking, for lack of a better term, I go in with any of the lighter colors, or both, in different areas, and I blend them together. That way it just looks smoother, the blends look good, looks natural-ish, I guess. And then sometimes I will go in with a warm gray depending on like the colors. Like for his skin, I definitely used a warm gray for certain deep shadows in certain areas, I think, or just one area. Little trouble remembering at the moment, but I know, yeah, definitely used warm gray. I think that helps a lot for certain places in shading. I went in on his veins because he's filled with like the venom, or he's getting filled with it. I used green. It was like a muted kind of green that I have. I used that on his veins, and then I went over a little bit with one of the lighter skin tone colors I have, and that blended it really well. And then I lightly went back in with the green on certain parts of his muscles around the vein areas, and that really worked well. That really gave it the look I wanted it to. I don't know how well it shows up on camera though, to be honest, but I know that it looks pretty good. I think, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think it looks pretty good. And then after that, you know, that's really kind of it, you know. I mean, I used skin tones, greens, a little bit of red. Actually, the red, oh no, I did use red markers. I also used a red ink pen to do his eyes because it's so small of areas that, you know. Use my white gel pen for the highlights in the eyes for sure. I like to touch up certain areas with that. Like, I think I did a little bit on the mask, but I smudged it out so it looked more gray and smooth. Those are great for, you know, certain things. I don't use them all the time, but I do use them pretty often for certain things, and they're great. They're definitely a good tool. Not that expensive, I don't think. I guess it depends on where you buy them, but that's more or less my process. I guess now I'll talk about the character himself, Bane. It's one of my favorite Batman villains. Really favorite character of mine. I think he's pretty cool. I always liked the big, like, strong characters. I guess it's because if I had a superpower, I'd want it to be super strength, like Luke Cage or Colossus or Superman, I guess, or or Bane. Again, I decided to draw him because the day I filmed the first video, I was playing Injustice before, and I was playing as Bane, just trying him out. Well, Injustice 2, to be, you know, more accurate, I guess. I was playing as Bane, and I also played against Bane. I liked how he played in the game. I thought he was really fun. So I was like, you know, for my first video, I'll draw him. And so I did. And look-wise, though, it's not really the Injustice look. It's more of the classic look, like with the more luchador wrestler-looking outfit, the tube, with the venom coming from his head, the back of his head. And then the green lines, though, I think it might have been Injustice 2, but it might have been another incarnation that I saw. I don't remember, but I thought they were really cool looking, so I did that. And yeah, so, you know, that's why I have Bane here, the way he looks, I guess, if anyone was interested. But I think that's pretty much it for this video. There's not really much else to talk about, really. That's my process and all. And you know what, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see all of you, whoever you are, viewing this next video on Mondays. Every videos will be out on Mondays for the most part. Alright, thanks again, guys. Hey guys, thank you for checking out my second video. I hope you like what you saw. If you did, then please like and subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment if you want to see more. Then be sure to check on my social media accounts. There will be links in the description and on my channel. Thanks again, guys. To pay your dues and let it ride.